From being a frozen planet to having seasons like Earth, there are many amazing facts about the red planet that you probably didn't know. So in today's video, we will be taking a look at the top 5 amazing facts about Mars. Make sure to watch until the end because the last fact might surprise you. Let's begin. Number 5. Size. Mars is the 4th largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune with a diameter of 6,792 kilometers. This makes it smaller than Earth by around 30%. If you wanted to walk from one side of the planet to the other, it would take you around 42 minutes if you walked at a speed of 6 kilometers per hour. But don't forget to take your space suit with you as you won't be able to breathe. The volume of Mars is only a little less than half of Earth's volume, but its mass is just over 11% that of Earth. Its gravity is therefore about 38% of Earth's gravity. So if you were to take a ball and weigh it on Mars, it would weigh almost 4 times more than it weighs on Earth. Even though Mars is smaller than Earth, it has the tallest mountain in the solar system. That's right, Olympus Mons is the name of the gigantic volcano that stands over 21 kilometers high. It is 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Number 4. Temperature. The average surface temperature on Mars is minus 63 degrees Celsius. This makes it much colder than here on Earth, where the average temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. However, the temperature can vary massively depending on where you are and the time of the year. During the winter in the northern hemisphere, which is from December to February, temperatures can drop to as low as minus 224 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 142 degrees Celsius. That's freezing in the summer. However, temperatures can rise to 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius. These large temperature variations are due to the fact that Mars has a very thin atmosphere. This means that the heat from the sun isn't retained in the lower atmosphere, and therefore it radiates out into space very quickly. Also, Mars doesn't have a global magnetic field to protect it from the solar wind. This causes the atmosphere to be blown away and creates huge dust storms. Speaking of dust storms, did you know that the largest dust storm ever recorded on Mars took place in 2001? It was so massive that it covered the entire planet. Number 3. Atmosphere. The atmosphere of Mars is mainly composed of carbon dioxide with a small amount of nitrogen, argon, and oxygen. There is so little oxygen on Mars that if you were to take a deep breath, you would be taking in about 96% carbon dioxide, 3% nitrogen, and 1% oxygen. This is not enough oxygen for humans to breathe. So if you wanted to go to Mars and explore it, you would need to bring your own oxygen supply with you. One of the main reasons why Mars has such a thin atmosphere is because it is further away from the sun than Earth is. As a result, Mars receives much less solar energy and the atmosphere is much colder. This means that some gases, such as carbon dioxide, freeze and fall to the ground as frost. Over billions of years, this has caused the atmosphere to become much thinner. Scientists think that billions of years ago, Mars had a much thicker atmosphere and was much warmer. However, over time, the atmosphere was lost to space. Number 2. Moons. Mars has 2 moons named Phobos and Deimos. Phobos is the larger of the 2 moons and is about 6,000 kilometers from Mars. In comparison, Earth's moon is around 384,000 kilometers away. Phobos actually orbits Mars so closely that it passes in front of the sun as seen from the surface of Mars. This happens about twice a year. The 2 moons were discovered by the Greek astronomer and mathematician Claudius Ptolemy around the 2nd century AD. He named them after Phobos and Deimos, the god of war's twin sons, fear and panic. The moons are very small, irregular in shape, and have heavily cratered surfaces. Number 1. Water. Evidence has shown that billions of years ago, Mars was a much warmer and wetter planet. There were vast oceans, lakes, and rivers all over the surface. Today, however, 99% of the water on Mars is frozen. This ice can be found at the poles and in some places, it covers large areas of the surface. Mars has the largest known ice cap in the solar system. Scientists think that under the ice caps, there could be as much as 1 million cubic kilometers of water. If this water was spread out evenly over the surface of Mars, it would form a layer 40 meters deep. Although most of the water on Mars is frozen, there is some liquid water underneath the surface. Scientists believe that there may also be vast lakes of liquid water deep under the frozen surface. They say that Mars could have over 1 million cubic kilometers of liquid water hidden beneath its surface. This is enough water to fill up all of the lakes and rivers in the world. Now that's a lot of water. Thanks for watching. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome videos. See you next time.